gentlemen, for tonight's WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees and Matt Hill here on homecoming night here at Franklin High School, where the 4-3 Rebels take on the 2-5 Lawrence County Wildcats. And Matt, Franklin suffered a heartbreaking overtime loss to Ravenwood last week. What do they need to do to get things back on track here on homecoming night?
Well, we kind of got the inside scoop from a player up here, and he said, you know, last week didn't quite execute as well as they should have. And everything kind of goes with the running game. They got a young quarterback here with Joe Critchlow, who we've seen on WCTV and against Centennial. We thought he looked great. But, you know, you got a guy like Colton Black who's out, and some other guys, they can really run the ball, and they need to get off. This is a good chance for them to get that running game in motion.
Well, Lawrence County is going to receive, and I tell you what, Matt, the team that allows the fewest mistakes is probably going to come out on top. With a team that's 2-5, they probably made a lot of mistakes so far this year. Lawrence County is going to have to try to eliminate that just to stay in this kind of game here, a wild and woolly atmosphere here on homecoming night.
And there goes the ball.
Well, let's hope that's not a sign of things to come for the Rebels, as Joe DeFada lines up for the kick, and the old Lucy Charlie Brown trick.
Glad DeFada didn't fall down.
Well, our first visit here to Franklin High School. Always like to come back here. DeFada going to try it again. Going to be
returnable.
No, and a big hit coming up as Brewer returns it for the Wildcats. And on offense for Lawrence County, going to be Long, the quarterback, Gang, Perry, Brewer, Davis, and Smith, the receiver. Fabry, Victory, Stutz, Fraley, and Doming going to round out the front. Wing T look. Backside, Matt barely got the play off.
Yeah, when you're 2-5, that's what just things look like. Just try to run the ball, and you get hit first play of the game for about a 3-4 yard loss. Make it one. Look like further sling them around.
Here's
Josh trying to get him a field day.
Here's the Franklin defense: Bacon, Tate, Moolman, Beasley, Wong, McCurley, Cahan, and then the secondary: Katera, Hardeman, Woods, and Garrett. And I guess if you think there's a weakness, it's the secondary. But I guess, you know, when we saw him, Matt, on WCTV, Centennial was lighting them up back there.
Yeah, and you know, you think of the athletes Centennial has. Lawrence County does not have those same athletes.
No, and their passing game is really limited and null and void. As the run game off to a slow start. A nice tackle by Zach Bacon, probably the leader up there.
No doubt about it. You're going to see him all over the field. Look for Molman, and you know, they have Josh Philby play a whole lot. Josh Philby plays a whole lot. He's going to be somebody that you're going to need to watch coming off the bench.
So a 3rd and 14 here. As Long going to step back to pass. He's going to try to throw the slant, and it is broken up by number 8 on the play. Gracia Katera.
Katera tried to get a good jump on that ball. Wasn't able to get early enough, but he was able to get there in time to break up that pass. Weren't going to pick up the first down anyways with it with such a short route. But that's a good start for the Rebels. Come out, take the 3 and out, get the ball back probably in pretty good field position here.
So Lawrence County into punt, and a flag has come out before the punt, and now a returnable punt. And let's believe Hill. He's going to be brought down near the 50 to about the 47. I thought I saw a flag down there.
I thought I did too. Anyway. You know, a lot of that might have been some of those yellow shoes some of those guys are wearing.
So here are the starters on offense. You talked about Critchlow, Morrison, the big work horse carrying the ball. Warner, Taylor, Flemister, and Garrison Matthews, Critchlow's top target. Murphy, Philby, Bell, Moolman, and Butler. The guys up front, they got to get it going for that running game.
Franklin has been able to get it done without their main star on the running game.
Well, there's a nice pitch and catch to Critchlow to the Matthews for about a gain of 6.
A little high. Garrison Matthews does a good job of going up and getting that ball at its highest point and bringing it in. Knows he's going to get hit there. And then hangs on the ball, picks up a nice 7-yard pickup on first down. They're into Lawrence County territory, and here's the Lawrence County defensive starters.
And there's Fraley, McCroskey, Hicks, Hathaway, Davis, Lynn, O'Shears, Ibarra, Smith, Holt, and Brewer. And here is a 2nd and short. And only about a pickup of 1, Matt.
Yeah, Morrison not able to get there. Wasn't much of a hole. Morrison is, look at him, he's a pretty small guy, but he is a hard-nosed, tough runner. Very deceptive.
Man, it looks like they brought in 2 more extra linemen right here for kind of a jumbo looking package right here.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
Mickey and
3rd and 2.
Like a little pistol set.
Drew Murphy. There's Morrison. He needs the first, and he's got it. But a late flag in the back.
Yeah, I think we might have holding there. Number 75 for Franklin looked like he got driven back in the backfield. He kind of twisted his man.
Initial indication holding against Franklin.
Well, also Garrison Matthews, 85. He's walking off, Matt, and he's holding his right arm.
That is not good. Franklin, that's one area, one of the, look at the offense, young group of guys, they're kind of lacking at receiver, and Garrison Matthews, a tight end, like you said, is Critchlow's favorite target. That's not going to be good. Especially you're looking here at 3rd and long.
So I believe number 80, Jackson Sweat, a sophomore, has come in to play tight end. So you lose Critchlow's probably top receiver. Now who he's got to go to. As he throws, and big first down pickup by Flemister.
That's definitely a first down. Flemister wide open. Critchlow does a good job of finding him out there, but very impressive job by that offensive line. You think, 3rd and long, might get a little heat. Didn't bring it, but nice pocket for Critchlow. Critchlow didn't have to think about anything. Just sat back there, found the open man. Nice pickup, first down, Franklin.
For the Rebels, ball at the Lawrence County 41-yard line.
Oh, Morrison, nice. Oh.
Well, that may be face mask, maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. There's a lot going on there.
Initially hit by number 80, John Hathaway.
Take a look.
Yeah, we're getting face mask.
There's a flag on the play.
We'll just see how far they're going to take it. 5-yard variety, incidental.
Lawrence County will be penalized 5 yards for a face mask.
Well, Matt, here's a situation where it's 1st and 5, and that just leaves you wide open. It's maybe one of these things where you take a shot at the end zone.
Go down the sideline.
Lawrence County 36-yard line.
You're singled up at the top. Safeties are playing up. Chances are good you're looking at man-to-man here. They didn't take their shot, but they went down the sideline, and you saw they're playing off, giving a lot of cushion on that. As soon as the ball was snapped, they were backpedaling. They're going to have that all night if that's what they're going to do.
There's Flemister again on the first down catch, and a nice-looking drive here to start out. Not really any big, 20-plus yard plays here, just a little dink and dump and move it down.
Yeah, but I think that, that 3rd down was really big. That could have been a disaster. Pick up a first down, holding penalty, and they come up with the play.
There's Morrison.
And the ball's on the ground. I think Lawrence County has it.
I believe they do, man. And that is what happens when you have a team like Franklin. A lot of young guys out there.
Morrison, though, he played a whole lot last year. He cut his teeth already. He knows as soon as he gets in traffic, he needs to cover that ball up with both hands, and he doesn't do it. Ball goes on the ground. And, that ball rolled around there for a second. It didn't really look like anybody knew what was happening. Lawrence County able to come up with it, and that's a huge play for them. Well, the ball about the 12-yard line, see if they're going to be able to get this running game going.
12-yard line.
Well, unfortunate set of circumstances for the Rebels. And now it's just going to be one of those tough nights for Lawrence County to get that running game going.
I don't think that's, you know, you just look at that. I mean, it was just kind of the running back got the ball a little off tackle and just he probably did the best thing he could, just bury it in there, try to pick something up, because there was just nowhere to go. And there's Coach Webb. You know, I think before the season started, I don't think either one of us thought that they were going to be 4-3, winning a couple of games they had with this young group. But so far, he's done a good job. Had a good opportunity to be 5-2 after the last week, but came up a little short.
Here comes Long. He's looking for something.
Oh, he had a man too.
Yep.
Very lucky that wasn't picked off.
Well, it's a nice job, Matt, by Will McCurley, the linebacker, to find that open spot to sit in.
Curley doesn't get his hand on that ball. Big opportunity for a first down for Lawrence County.
Lawrence County now with a 3rd and about 9. And a fumble.
Oh, wow, that ball is on the ground.
Can they pick it up and scoop it up?
No, they just fell on it. Oh, I guess they're giving it to him. I don't know how that host of Rebels coming off the left side was not able to get hold of that ball. But now you got another predicament here for Lawrence County. Looks like they're going to be punting the ball from around the a long 4 yards, just inside the 4-yard line, and that's going to take off about 1.5 yards off this snap here. See if Franklin brings some heat. They'll line up, look like they're going to.
Oh,
almost got there.
Nice. I mean, you had to do what you had to do. You got it off, and Lawrence County is going to kick it out at about the 32 of the Wildcats, and now the Rebels will take over as Lawrence County's coach, David Marston, 2-5 on the season. And last year took a loss to Franklin and Lawrence County. Trying to right the ship here, Matt.
He's got a tough road to hoe right now.
Yeah. Lost a heartbreaker last week to Shelbyville, 49-42, so they know they have the capabilities to score, put some points on the board. There is a tough run on the play by number 18.
Nick Woods.
Yep.
Tanner Ray made the stop.
Hard-nosed running. About a 3-yard pickup. Not much of a hole there. You know, that's one thing I'll say. You know, Morrison had that one big run, but there really has not been a whole lot of running room. We've seen some open areas in the secondary when they've been passing. Nice cutback lane.
There's a nice tough run by Woods, and he's going to be very close to that first down.
Now that cutback opened up on the backside really nicely. It didn't look like anything was happening there on the right side. Woods does a good job of pressing the hole, bouncing it back to the left. Picks up a first down, and Morrison is back into the game. I'm sure we'll see him with both hands on the ball right now.
Oh, wow.
Nice look off.
That is the second high throw we've seen from Critchlow.
Both of them been to the right side into the same man. I like that, though. Look left, come back right. You know, some nice timing route. It shows some confidence in your young quarterback to do something like that. Second and 10.
Second and 10 with 6 minutes here in the first quarter of our WCTV game of the week. As Paul Brees and Matt Hill here to bring you the action. Homecoming night. There's Morrison on the handoff to the left side, and then
we got holding.
Another flag, and this one's coming back, I believe, Matt.
No doubt about it. And it was holding that didn't have anything to do with the play, as we see so many times.
So again,
we're looking at 2nd and 20.
The Rebels shoot themselves in the foot.
They're able to pick up the first one after the holding penalty. This one's going to be a little bit longer. They keep hurting themselves here. Lawrence County's going to keep dodging these bullets.
2nd and 20. And the handoff to number 2. That is Kenneth Garrett.
I haven't seen is Garrison Matthews back in the game?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
yes.
good. I think this is the time they may be looking for him over the middle.
Number 43, Angel Ibarra on the stop.
Long 3rd down coming up after the short run they see there.
A gain of 3 yards on the play.
I think Lawrence County has decided they're going to try to take away the running game.
3rd and 17. Critchlow to pass.
Oh, wow. Catch. That's number 4, Tony Flemister.
Right past the 1st down marker as the Rebels pick up a huge.
And you know, Critchlow, right-handed quarterback, he's opened up to the right there. You know he can see that guy coming off the edge. Doesn't cringe a little bit. Stands in the pocket, takes his lick. Nice pass. Flemister does a good job of concentrating on the ball, going down, bringing it in. 1st down, Rebels.
Morrison doing
nice
a little.
run by Morrison. Wow.
And that is down to about the 1, Matt.
Man, he looked like he was bottled up dead to the right. Nice little shake and bake action. Gets through and right on the goal line. You can see it right there. Looks like he's going to go down once, twice, 3 times, not having it. Almost puts it right in the end zone, and I wouldn't be surprised to give the young man the ball right here and just go quarterback sneak.
Well, we've seen Critchlow go from the shotgun or pistol every play, and now it's under center, and I wouldn't expect, well, whoo, he barely got it off to him.
There have been a couple of plays where they have just let a defensive lineman come through, and you saw it again. Morrison able to bounce her outside of him and get him in the end zone. Rebels up by 6, but not been excited about what I've seen tonight from that offensive line. You know, you think that this is a team that they could just dominate. Not that they haven't been able to run the ball successfully, but you keep just seeing people pop through. And not in ways that, you know, sometimes it's designed if you're running a counter back the other way or a trap or something like that. That's not what happened right there.
Well, they are having success running the ball. It's just outside the tackle a little bit. But either way, the Rebels are up 7-0 after the costly fumble by Morrison. Really, they should be up 14.
Morrison trying to redeem himself right there with a nice hard-nosed run, and then to put it in the end zone right here. You can see him go right off the tackle on the right side. Defender kind of pops through, but Morrison just puts head down, powers through, and gets a Rebel touchdown.
And Colton he has done a tremendous job, Matt, where the Franklin Rebels thought they were going to depend on junior running back Colton Black a lot this year, but apparently Black, I guess, maybe out for the season with an injury.
You know, he was out, missed a lot last year. Has had a rough go of it.
But the good thing is he's a junior, and Morrison is a senior, so
worked out well for Morrison.
Yeah.
Morrison, you know, he's a good running back.
Yeah, and he got some experience last year when Black went down.
Proved he was able to carry the load, no doubt about it.
And Bafata taking it down, and Lawrence County brings it back to the 38. Gracia Katera
takes it right to the chin.
It's one of those plays where you think it's over and everybody's standing around. Kind of like the
don't stop till you hear the whistle.
That's absolutely right. And 24.
Get lit up.
24 for Lawrence County said heads up, coming. So now Lawrence County have had trouble all night getting the ball to move offensively. And Matt,
those troubles continue.
Yep. This is their 3rd offensive series.
They're still in the red. From the looks of things, it's going to be that way for a little while.
So going to bring up 2nd and 11. 3:51. Inside counter, wow, 24, man. That would be Will McCurley.
He's got blown up. Molman on the stop. I mean, he's the name that we're going to hear for the next couple of years here at Franklin. Big guy. Very strong. He and Josh Philby together are going to be a tandem on that defensive line.
Absolutely. So 3rd and 9, and now
he's got him. Not able to get it to him. He had his receiver on the outside. If he's able to get that ball to him, he could have turned upfield and possibly got really close to the first down, but you're not going to be able to one-hop it. 4th and 9. 2:25 here remaining in the first quarter.
Number 13, Luke Hill, back deep to receive for Franklin.
Wildcats for Lawrence County, their 3rd punt of the night.
Oh, they're going for it. They got him open. And they picked it up. I mean, I think you got to do something like that if you're Lawrence County.
Yeah.
You've been completely unable to move the ball. I think you move that punter to quarterback and see what he can do. That wasn't a bad little pass.
Nice play call, as we see right here.
And, you know, wide open. Didn't look pressured at all. Did a good job at throwing that ball. Had the return on. Lawrence County back on the field. Ooh, wow. That was number 54.
Yeah, 54.
I believe that's Tyler Beasley. They were going for the reverse.
He couldn't even get the
Beasley
ball
just
off.
lit him up. No, as soon as he got the ball, wow.
He's like, what in the world, coach? That is not good.
Thanks. Oh.
Loss of 4 on the play, 2nd and 14.
All right, so 2nd and 14 after the big loss by Beasley. That front 4, Matt, is playing unbelievable.
They definitely are.
Now, and again, trying to exploit, you know, Katera over there, but the receivers are not giving him a shot to, not helping the quarterback out.
You got the ball to him. You got to catch it.
3rd and 14.
So 3rd and 14.
Got a lot of speed, but we've seen him get picked on a couple of times here on WCTV. Right there, he had the opportunity. Not able to catch it.
Go again, a fake, roll out. Oh wow. Right through the hands of number 30.
Looked like 30 was actually trying to bat that up, set somebody up for a serve and volleyball.
Well, after the fake punt, Matt, Lawrence County lost 4 yards on the next 3 plays, and they are back to punt, Matt, and they have a fake punt again.
Put that punter back there, quarterback. Let 2-8 catch it. Katera coming up on 28 now. Don't want to let that happen again.
Well, this time, Coach Webb didn't like the thing, his punt return setup. As he is calling for a timeout. So 1:14 here in the first quarter. Homecoming night here at Franklin High School.
Beautiful evening. Not sure how much longer we're going to have these beautiful evenings.
This may be it, man.
Not that y'all care, but it's.
Check out the stadium blankets, sweatshirts, hats, and much more. Also at the club's merchandise stand.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get a little colder tomorrow.
Yep.
As the high is only about 54, 5, 6. A little rain.
Big Disney on ice.
Disney on ice.
So it's going to be colder in there. I know I'm missing out on the.
I'm scheduled to play a little golf for the Franklin basketball fundraiser. And
upset I'm missing that one.
Yeah, it's going to be
wet.
Well, hopefully not wet.
Breakfast and lunch, though. That's always a good combination.
I'll sit in there in the clubhouse all day if I keep getting free food.
Is Big E going to show up?
Yeah, absolutely. He's here. He's in.
He's in. Nice.
So a little crew from Grassland Middle going to be there to represent. So here's Lawrence County and almost blocked by number 83.
Oh, no flag. Good.
And he knows he should have had it. That's Alex Patterson, the sophomore.
He was all over it, had it dead to the rights. You're going to see Patterson come through, just right through the block. I mean, they had two guys just stand there and watch him run through. Not able to get his hands up there in front of the ball. You attack that foot. Doesn't get it done in there. It's going to be, Franklin's ball on about the 27-yard line.
Now can Franklin answer? Hand off to number 18, Woods. As the play gets about 1 yard, Matt. You got a minute left here.
I've really been shocked at how well Lawrence County has stopped the run. I thought that this was going to be a yards fest up the gut. They just weren't able to. They have not been able to do it.
Well, they do have a little beef up front, Matt.
You're right, they do.
Looks like they're playing a little 4-3, and
they're coming off the ball hard.
There's Woods, and picks up a gain of about 4, so it's going to be about 3rd and 5. And Matt, that may be our last play of the first quarter. As the Rebels won't have to take another snap if they don't want to. In a critical down, they may want to go ahead and sit on it, but I guess we're going to line up and see what happens.
Under 5 seconds.
We'll take it. Critchlow.
They got it.
And now it's blocked downfield. On
He's
the
gone.
last play, he's going to break it, and it is going to be 67 yards.
Max Taylor, the senior. Nice open field running by Taylor. I thought the same thing. You were thinking, Coach Webb, just, 3rd and 5. We're in our own territory. Let's take it easy right here. Come to the sidelines. But not having any of it. Critchlow to Taylor.
So on the last play of the first quarter, the Rebels put a 67-yard throw and catch. Critchlow to Young. And DeFada going to try to add the extra point. That's going to be close. Yep, and they got it, squeezed it in. So after the first quarter here at Franklin High School, homecoming 2012, it is the Franklin Rebels 14 and the Lawrence County Wildcats 0.
Touchdowns this evening for Franklin High School are sponsored by First Tennessee Bank. And with that last touchdown, First Tennessee will make another donation to the Franklin High School Quarterback Club. Thank you to First Tennessee Bank. And now the Franklin High School Quarterback Club, who is selling merchandise this evening at their stand with half-price programs totaling $5. Those that include photos of players, cheerleaders.
Here we're going to see the last play of the first quarter.
I'd like to encourage you now to open your program.
This offensive line does a good job of blocking for Critchlow. Off the play fake, sees his man wide open. And that's Max Taylor, number 20. And he does a great job of open field run through the nice tackle. Lucky that ball didn't come out. And then he just puts it in another gear and runs away from 39 all the way to the end zone on a 67-yard touchdown run. And, we were looking for some explosive plays from Franklin, and they dialed one up. Nice way to end that first quarter and go up 14-0.
Well, the positive play on offense for Lawrence County has been the fake punt.
No doubt about it.
DeFada going to take it down and receive it to 1. And there's a late flag.
Number 12, Daniel
Patterson,
Cole,
83, may got blocked in the back.
It looked like it. He was acting like he was. That's going to push him back even further here.
The flag on the play.
Lawrence County's had some decent run backs, nothing crazy, but that's going to put them in a hole here. Not what they wanted. You give up the big 67-yard touchdown pass. You want to start the second quarter off with something positive. And you're looking at starting the ball on the 8-yard line when you've done nothing but go backwards.
For a block in the back on the return.
Just line up in punt formation right here and throw.
First and 10 for the Wildcats, ball at their own 9-yard line.
So 1st and 10. As the Wildcats not in the best situation.
Jet
And
sweep.
that
Oh,
is
that's
going to
gonna
be
get
very,
worse.
very close.
I don't think he was in the end zone. Man alive. With the fact they've been losing 4 yards a pop pretty much, this is going to be bad right here.
Kenneth Garrett playing the D end. And came up and fought off that blocker, Matt.
Garrett's got a football build. He's tall, and just you can look at him, he's just thick. He's got big shoulders, big arms, good
Nice.
defensive end waist.
6'2", 180.
But he looks like a big 180.
Yeah, and he's just kind of playing a little rover. I mean, he's came off the edge. This time he was right about the linebacker spot.
Long on the keeper.
Matt, it is 3rd and 17. So
We just,
Lawrence County is going to be in the negative yardage.
and I don't think they're going to do anything crazy right here either. I mean,
Gain of 3 yards.
they don't want to spot him too.
3rd and 14.
You know, I think for them, they're thinking, let's get to the 6 so we can punt it with our full length on the snap.
Yep, and here comes
Oh, wow.
Garrett.
Barely
and
got
number-
out of the end zone.
I believe that was number 12, maybe Graham Warner.
I believe they're only going to be on, what, the 2-yard line?
Kenneth Garrett made the tackle for
Wow, this is going to be a tough punt. We've seen Franklin almost get it a couple of times.
Loss of 2 on the play.
But also we saw them down here earlier, and they set up for the punt return. So it'll be interesting to see what they have. And last time in this situation, they were able to get it off, but the ball it only went to about the 32-yard line.
Well, Luke Hill standing on about the 37. This is going to be close, and it is
Ball's on
blocked.
the ground.
And a late punt, and that is going to fall out of the end zone for a
That's a
safety.
depending on what the flag
Yeah,
is.
and it may be a hold, Matt, because somebody was coming through, and I think they probably grabbed the kid.
I agree. I agree, but it's definitely in the vicinity of holding. Oh, they're saying it's on Franklin.
Well, maybe it is on Franklin. Offsides,
Maybe offsides.
Yep.
Oh, personal
Oh,
foul.
wow.
I wonder if they're saying because he jumped up like that. I don't know what that was. We need some clarification.
Yeah, Donnie
here.
Webb's trying to get clarification, too.
Indication of personal foul against Franklin.
Looks like number 35.
That's Tyson Ford. Yeah, you know, Matt, we've seen a lot of personal fouls called this year,
You know,
and
a
we
lot
don't
of-
know the situation.
I
It's
tell
going to
you
be
what.
first
I
down
tell
or
you
not.
one thing that they can't do. And anytime that the guy's snapping the ball,
Can't go over
you
the
can't
center.
go over the center. And
Yeah.
I bet you that's exactly what happened. He's got his head down. They protect him. Can't do that.
Now, it's still going to be 4th down, if I'm not mistaken, Matt.
Well, I think the personal foul like that is an automatic first down.
15 yards.
I think it depends on what it is. I think
Is
we
it?
had some clarification on that last week when
All
we were
right.
at Brentwood. We saw a situation where I thought a personal foul every single time was an automatic
Right.
first down, and they didn't call one. And I went and talked to one of the coaches. They said it depends on what it is. If it's a,
What type of personal foul
correct,
it is? Okay.
correct. And I think anytime when it's like a defensive player, like the center, it's automatic.
Well,
Still going nowhere
Matt,
with that running
yeah,
game.
absolutely. The best play for Lawrence County has been the fake punt or the personal foul.
I'm
If
telling you, they
Franklin
just need
is
to
happening.
line up in punt formation every play, see what happens. Go for broke.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Well, 2nd and 10. Clock is going to continue to run. And they finally got
He's
to the
got the
outside,
edge.
Matt.
Not able to get all the way to the first down, but they're awful close. It's going to bring up a 3rd and very short. 3rd and a long one.
Stop for Franklin. Gain of about 9 on the play. 3rd and 1.
Big down here for Franklin. They want to keep him, I'm sure, without a first down offensively anyways. Play action.
Absolutely not. Oh, my.
Yeah, they're not getting that.
Ooh, they should have done play action, man.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered. There were so many guys in that backfield, it would not have been good.
Initial hit by number 54, Tyler Beasley.
Beasley again in the backfield with a monster hit. Lawrence County is staying on the field.
Well, nope. Here they come.
Okay.
Just kidding. We've picked up
I mean, you're going to punt. This has been the best play of the game for you.
Picked up 2 first downs all night.
Don't waste that.
Luke Hill will be back deep to receive for Franklin.
So Luke Hill now standing just inside his 45-yard line, and there it is again. Oh, and they drew him off sides, Matt.
Flags on the play.
I wonder what, though, if they're moving.
Well, they got him, Matt. That's going to be a first down.
Wow. I'm telling you, punt formation.
Absolutely.
2 first downs off penalties, 1 off of a fake punt every time.
And that's the only first downs they've made tonight.
Yeah.
You know, Matt, last week we knew Brentwood was going to run left. Lawrence County gets in a punt formation. We know good things are going to happen.
Their special team coach is a genius.
Has been elevated.
He's been watching the Titans special teams coach.
So now an official's timeout here with 7:39 here in the second quarter. Paul Brees, Matt Hill, and the whole WCTV crew. And Matt, we got a couple of big games in the county going on. Your team Fairview is playing at Giles County tonight. And that has always been for the battle for the district title.
The Yellow Jackets.
They are 0 for Giles County, and they have never beaten the Bobcats, who are ranked #1 in the state.
I believe they're healthy though now.
Yeah, Fairview is absolutely healthy,
They've been having some hard. They've got hit by the injury bug this year. And this week though, no excuses. Everybody's back. Time to lay it all on the line up there. You know, Coach Hughes has got them ready to rock and roll. And that announcer is fired up.
And they got to play under a little composure if they do get behind.
Yeah.
So here we go, a quick slant. Man, again, receiver's not helping him out. A little low.
Ball was a little low, but that was there. You got to reel that one in.
Long pass attempted for Hunter Smith is incomplete.
Hunter Smith, the receiver, having a tough night out there.
2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10.
Like they're a little low, but very catchable. You pick that up on first down, it changes the whole dynamic of what's happening. Hopefully Franklin can't just come and tee off on your run game.
Here's the backside, 39.
They lowered the shoulder there. Picked up a couple extra yards. Get about 3rd and long 5.
3rd and yeah, you talked about 3rd and 5 here. Lawrence County says, you know what? If we don't make it, we're going to line up and do a punt formation. Big play here. As Lawrence County is going to be just short. Matt, going to bring up 4th and 1 or 2.
You know, it looked like Lawrence County was thinking about going for it. Few yards back.
Oh, they're absolutely going for it this time.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Well,
a gain of 3 yards on the play.
They're going to be in
new personnel,
formation.
so let's see. Oh, no, yeah, they are.
It's just amazing if they actually do punt it.
Yeah, you think that right now Franklin coaches are saying, hey, don't move, don't do anything. Let them punt the ball.
And this time it is going to be returnable by Hill. He's got to try to beat the outside.
Oh, nice
my
block.
word. That was going to be a block in the back.
I thought he got his head across the front of the body, but
Nick Hardiman Going to be called for a block in the back right about the 28-yard line.
I think you got the helmet in front. But I'm old and can't see, so we'll see.
We're a long way away.
Yeah. They don't like the big hits anymore in football, so, you know, got to take that out of the game. Well, they got the punt off. Then they get the ball back, but again, another flag on the punt from Franklin. So positive things happen here with negatives from Franklin, and you're going to see the big block coming right there. See, I think he got that shoulder right there on the side. I'm not sure.
First and 10 for Franklin. Ball at their own 19-yard line.
Let's see what Joe Critchlow and the offense can orchestrate. Oh, here comes another late flag. We're getting kind of ugly. We got a young team in Franklin.
I'll start.
Who has had a lot of opportunities to really put this game away early.
Yeah, and
Just
you know,
can't seem to pull it off.
no, keep making a lot of mistakes. Turn the ball over. Could have had a safety. Should really be 23-0, if not more.
14-yard line.
Oh my Lord.
And another false start. And I think this is kind of the situation they had last week against Ravenwood, Matt, where the overtime just was a disaster series for them.
Well, this is what's happening right now.
First and 20.
Looking at first and 20, and you heard some groans there from the crowd.
Well, they threw it for 67 last series for a touchdown. First and 20, not a big deal. Morrison is going to get a
Block by Critchlow.
Morrison on the carry.
Up about 6.
Eric Hicks made the stop.
second and about 15.
Morrison looks like he's about to get dropped in the backfield. Very elusive guy. You know, he's not very big, but runs extremely hard.
Oh, we've seen another young man that fits the mold of Colton Morrison, Ben Green from Brentwood. So it's not how big or how fast you are. It's
oh, wow, that could have been bad. Critchlow just threw that right to 43.
Garrison Matthews is broken up.
You know, he saw his favorite target, Garrison Matthews, and decided I'm just going to zip it into him, but
Third and 15.
nothing there. 3rd and 15. I think Orange County just wants to sit back and play pass here. That's what they did on 2nd down. I'm sure they're going to do that on 3rd down here. Only rushing 4. Oh, able to get to him though.
Critchlow underthrows it,
Wow.
and it's going to be picked off.
Well, we saw 2 back-to-back. Bad decisions from Joe. And you see he gets a little pressure in his face and able to avoid it, but then throws off his back foot and just lobs it up. Not able to get the, you know, just the ill-advised throw all around. Nobody there for Franklin, got right in front of him. And that's going to be turnover. And Lawrence County in great position here on the 20-yard line.
It's the best starting field position of the night.
Let's see if they stay on the 20.
Wow, look at that. Pump and
Pump
go.
and go. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
That
no.
should have been there. That is, I don't think anybody on this team can catch the ball.
Hunter Smith, number 7. We talked about the rough night he had.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this right here. Pump and go. Smith does a good job of going up and at the highest point. Ball hits him right in the hands. You got to bring that in. If they do that, cut it to a 1-score game.
Wow.
I mean, wow, what a shocker that would be.
2nd and 10, and you got to give credit to Lawrence County for just taking a shot down the field.
I think we're going to see it a couple times here.
Backside. Whoops.
Ooh,
54, Matt.
that's Beasley again.
Brewer on the carry.
Yep, you're right.
Beasley has just been a beast down there. Flag on the play.
They're going to call face mask maybe.
Personal foul, face mask, 15. Let's put it inside the, right at the 5,
11.
I guess.
It's half the distance.
I guess it's half the distance, isn't it?
About to the 11.
They'd have been like another inch out.
Franklin penalized half the distance to the goal for a
That's-
face mask.
And then we don't have the automatic now. What's up with this?
I don't know.
'Cause that's an automatic.
Yeah.
That's an
You
automatic.
would think so, being a face
Second and
mask.
1 for Lawrence County.
Again, there's the play action. And
He just chunks it up high. That should have been a first down, though.
Long pass intended for Hunter Smith is incomplete.
So Hunter Smith, the intended receiver, and if
Grassi
you're a Lawrence County fan, you got to think, please, somebody else but Hunter Smith go out for a pass.
Third and 1.
6:43 caught it on that punt. Where's he at? Ibarra. Angel Ibarra, where you at?
Third
Calling 4-3. Let's go. Line up in punt formation.
Third and 1. And a quick handoff.
Oh, they got it.
And he's going to get
He's
a
going to be in the
touchdown.
end zone. Wow. Have not been able to run the ball at all tonight. Nothing up the middle.
Nope.
Absolutely nothing, and then they just get gashed on third down, and not the time you want to do it. Lawrence County fans ecstatic to see their team go up on the board, only down by one, well, depending on the extra point here.
Oh, it's one score.
Yeah, I guess you
Go
get the
for
2 point. You're
Yeah.
right. With 4:25 remaining here in the second quarter, I mean, and just the opposite is happening on this side of the field. The Franklin fans stunned silence.
Extra point by number 87, Ben Evers is good.
Shocked about what is going on right now.
4:26 to go in the first half. Franklin 14, Lawrence County 7.
I do not want to be in this locker room at halftime.
Well, it's a difficult thing, man. Any homecoming, but we'll see the nice run.
You're going to see the handoff and just right up the middle, you know, as he puts that shoulder down, gets that low center of gravity, runs through a couple of arm tackles at the end, powers through for a touchdown. And you see Beasley there at the end with his hands on his hips. Like, what is going on? You know, defense didn't really get put in a good position there, but would not have thought they would have given up a touchdown like that on the ground. I could see the pump and go happen at the get-go, but not that up the middle. They had really done a good job of bottling up that run. All it takes is one play.
So Franklin, man, has got to answer before halftime.
Number 87, Ben Evers to kick off.
Lawrence County's doing something a little strange here on the right side of their
Dylan Hartman back
Kickoff.
deep to receive for
I
Franklin.
would be shocked if they tried an onside
yeah,
kick
I
after
agree.
their score.
I agree. You don't want them to give it a short field here before halftime.
Well, they're gonna. There is number 3 on the
Nick
return.
Hartman on the return.
Nick Hardiman. Now you know Joe Critchlow's got to be coming out here thinking, all right, guys, that was my bad. That's on me. I'm not going to do it again. Hardiman there gets a nice little run. Puts Franklin in good position at about the 39-yard line. A lot of time remaining. Franklin still has 2 timeouts. They really need to go down and put some points on the board, though. Morrison just trucks somebody.
Yeah,
Morrison on the carry.
Gets tackled, but what's it going to go down easy?
44 for Lawrence County on the tackle. 4 minutes and counting.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
I think that's a good call by Coach Webb to go back to Morrison to see if he can, you know, make a big play.
Spark something. Yeah. You got a lot of time. You can, you know, you don't have to throw the ball here. He's got some room on the outside.
He's going to
gonna
be
be
very
very
close.
Morrison on the carry.
I think he's going to be just a little short.
Tanner Ray made the tackle.
They're going to measure. And Matt, Lawrence County is a 5A school. They are at the bottom of their district right now, sitting at 0-4.
Offensively, they just really don't have a lot going on. You can see why.
And if you look over their sidelines, there's just not a lot of guys standing over there.
I tried to count it earlier, and it looked like they had 43 guys, typically moving around. That's a very small team you're fielding in a 5A setting. The depth is a real issue, you know, in practice. Hard to run a practice like that, you know, when you're thinking about generally you got a offensive set happening over here, a defensive set over here. You don't have enough guys to run scout team. It's almost like you got to play yourself all the time.
So it looks like it's gonna be short. 3rd and inches.
3:28.
Just short of their own 45.
Go over the top right here.
Huh. We do have a lot of guys creeping up. It's going to be Garrett
Kenneth Garrett
on the carry. A first down run. Only needed a few. He got about 3.
You said there's a lot of time you can run the ball. You can. And Garrett does a good job right here. We've seen him make a couple of good defensive plays, picks up the first down. But you're going to have to do something because now you're looking at pretty quick here. You're going to be under 3 minutes. Only got about 52 yards to go, but you got to put it in the end zone.
Oh, wow. Slant pattern to Flemister.
Flemister's got to grab that, but the clock does stop with the incompletion.
Angel Lamar on the coverage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, 3 minutes on the nose. Franklin trying to make something happen. They don't want to go in at halftime down by, only up by 1 score. Let this team hang around and let something crazy happen in the 4th quarter.
There is
jet sweep.
Nick Hardiman.
Hardiman picks. I'm really surprised how much they are running the ball right now. I know.
Well, they've started to attack the outside now.
Yeah.
And not
trying to pop something, but they haven't been able to do it.
And Lawrence County has adjusted nicely.
Lawrence County really done a pretty good job all night to bottle up that run.
So 3rd and about 6. Critchlow needs to better look out.
Oh, tuck it. Don't be stupid. Oh!
Not Matt.
I don't think he was out of bounds. Wow, that was a big hit.
And Critchlow had the intent
you're
of
right.
running out of bounds.
Yeah,
so that
you do need to pull up. He slowed down to step out of bounds, and you're not allowed to do that. You're right. No doubt about it.
So 4th and 7, 2:11.
Wow.
Or check that, 2:09. And I think
they're saying go for it. I think they're going to call a timeout, see what they can do.
Timeout, Franklin.
Big decision here. I mean, you know, you punt it, chances are good you're going to go to the house up by 1. You know, even if you go for it here, Lawrence County, except for one play when they popped you, gassed you for a run down the about the 10-yard line, has not been able to do anything. At the same time, you do not want to have something stupid happen here and allow them to tie this game up before halftime or put something on the board. Big decision. Your team, though, looks very lethargic right now, kind of standing around looking like, what is going on? And this is the type of play right here where you can get them back in the action by doing something and able to pick up a first down here.
Well, they hit those 2 big touchdowns, and they thought it was going to be a
route. They thought the route was on, especially after the safety. And then it just kind of all went to pot.
So they are going to punt, Matt, and Corey Meredith is not going to get a hold of it. We'll see if Lawrence County.
Not going to get much of a bounce either. Puts it inside the 20.
Yeah. And now I believe Lawrence County would be happy with this result going into halftime.
I think we're going to see some 3 runs right here.
County will take over 1st and 10.
As you know, Franklin is out of timeouts.
18-yard line.
Franklin looks very despondent on the sidelines.
See the punt. Just didn't go.
Not quite what they were wanting. You know, they're able to cough and kick that thing or get them inside the 5. Might be a different story here. But where the ball sits right now, they're going to be able to just line up and run it.
Wow. I thought number 4 had it.
Yeah, so did I. We were wrong.
Absolutely.
But we weren't wrong about the fact that they weren't able to run the ball. I mean, again, another 5-yard loss.
It'll be interesting to see the halftime stats of the total yardage discrepancy.
Yeah.
It probably will be on paper, but on the scoreboard, not as bad, but a timeout. Lawrence County going to try to talk some things out.
County. That's their first charge timeout of the half.
Interesting they're taking a timeout there. You know, you just lose 5 yards. What do you know, they don't really have the ability to throw the ball in the up and there. But they're thinking, guys, let's ride this out, try to punt another one, see what happens. Pick up another first down on the penalty.
Vanderbilt Bone and Joint can help you avoid a trip to the emergency room by visiting their after-hours clinic in Franklin. Open late Monday through Thursday, 5 to 8 p.m. and on Saturday
Matt, another
8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And no appointments
game going on tonight. Centennial,
Bone and Joint.
who has had some tough times.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
3 in a row. You talked about it. It's going to be even tougher as Cane Ridge comes in for homecoming at Centennial, 6-1. Now, granted, the schedule got a lot tougher for Independence. They played Wilson Central, who's 7-0, Brentwood, who's 7-0, and Independence, who now is 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, they played some of the best teams in the two of the best teams in the state, and Independence is no slouch. And Independence really changed up their game in that game. You know, we've seen Independence with this spread offense, motion a lot of people in, change out a lot of guys, and they really decided, hey, we're done playing games. And they lined up and played smash mouth football and really just caught Centennial by surprise.
3rd and 15.
Well, Franklin, I tell you what, Matt, if there's anything they need, it is a win because their 2 remaining district contests are against Independence and Brentwood.
Yeah, and you know, they thought they had one last week. Pick up another one here, you'd have been sitting pretty, but with that loss last week, that changes the whole dynamic of what's going on. Again, another loss.
Number 4, Elijah Gain on the carry.
Well, let's see how quick they spot it, Matt, as it is going to be placed and
Tyler Beasley
blown for play.
Loss of 2 on the play.
At 20 seconds. So, they don't have to snap it. And Lawrence County gets a big break.
They did not. They took their time blowing that whistle.
Absolutely. So now, even though Lawrence County running some people out there, the clock is going to run out.
And Franklin's heading to the house.
Well, here at homecoming night, Matt, it is Franklin heading to the locker room up 14-7. our WCTV Game of the Week. And we will be back for second half action after Pets of the Week.
Sophomores.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our second half action of tonight's Franklin Rebels Lawrence County Wildcats homecoming night here. Paul Brees and Matt Hill bringing you the action, our whole WCTV crew. 14-7, Matt. And in a nutshell,
Ugly.
Lawrence County only 11 yards offense, and Franklin had 186.
9 of which came, though, on a critical point when they ran it in for a touchdown. The first, I think, positive rushing yards they've had all night just kind of gashed them. But a lot of mistakes by Franklin. They are just really, they have been the ones that have let Lawrence County hang in this game. You know, at one point it was 14-0. Then Franklin gave up got a safety off of the punt, and looking at 16-0 with an opportunity to get the ball back, and there just kind of the wheels came off after that. There was the personal foul going over the center that took away the safety, gave Lawrence County the first down, and then a couple other things happened generally around a punt play. A couple other, penalties put Lawrence County in position to take it down the field just through basically penalties, and Lawrence County able to run the ball in.
Well, with that being said, Matt, Franklin is going to have a chance and opportunity to put some more points here as they're going to receive in the second half. I'm sure Coach Donnie Webb had a few kind words for his halftime first half performance for his young men.
Not happy. They just looked very lethargic on the sideline. It was just, I don't know, like they were almost not in the middle of what's going on. Not there, detached.
Yeah, and these kids that have returned from Franklin, they're playing again this year. They see what happened last year and they think, man, we beat Lawrence County 48-14 last year. This is going to be easy for us. There's a whole different Franklin crew in a lot of different positions. And so they need to not rest on the laurels of the past.
They'd be well on their way. Oh, my Lord.
Boom, and it worked, Matt. The onside kick has been recovered.
That was a beautiful onside kick.
And
depending on what side you're going for, you're going to see it right here. Well executed. And it looks like Franklin just kind of waiting. Somebody needs to go up there and grab that ball. And they were waiting on it to come to them. Lawrence County pulling out all the stops right now. Special teams really been the Achilles heel for Franklin tonight.
And again, a mistake by this young Franklin Rebel team is keeping a very you don't want to say a bad Lawrence County team, but one that's not that great record-wise.
They just don't have all the pieces together right now. They're not able to run the ball. Quarterback's actually done a pretty decent job throwing the ball, but no one's catching it. He's putting the ball in the vicinity most of the time, but no one's reeling it in. And you're going to make mistakes like that and allow this team to hang in. It's not a good thing. Hope is a killer. Snatch it away from him.
So here we go. Lawrence County on the outside.
He's got. Well, I thought he was going to get the edge, but still, that's positive yardage. But twice, 2 plays in a row. We've seen most of the time we're going 4 yards back a pop here, and now you're looking at 3rd and long 3.
Yeah,
still, just what is shocking to me is just the silence here tonight. This is homecoming night, and just like nothing. You see the crowd just almost like they're sitting on their hands right now.
Well,
I think they're shocked.
Yeah, absolutely. 3rd and long 3.
He's going to get it.
Yep. And he is going to lean forward, the young man from Lawrence County.
Lockridge on the carry.
Lockridge.
I believe that's the first down we've seen tonight that has not been off of a penalty. They lined up and ran it 3 times, and you're going to see Lockridge bounce it off and just really hard-nosed running. Nice job by that young man. Really, all night tonight, that defensive line and those linebackers have just smacked them in the mouth and taken the running game away. And Lawrence County's trying to button up their chin strap and make something happen.
Oh, this time in a late flag coming in over the top.
I think that's going to be holding.
Lockridge on the carry.
See the call coming up.
Ooh.
Chop block.
Chop block. Chop block.
That's going to take it back 5, 10 yards, Matt. So, you know, the yardage that Lawrence County gained on that first 3 plays is now nullified by the penalty.
Yeah, and I think they're not the type of offense that can handle that, and that's a
10 yards for a chop block.
that's a big one.
And it's amazing that Lawrence County scored 42 points last week. I'm not quite sure how that occurred.
Yeah, I mean, just their offense seems non-existent. They really do run a lot of misdirection, and you see some open field ability right there.
Wow.
About picked up the first down, and they may have done it, actually. They did. I'm shocked. I thought that this was into that drive with that penalty. That's the first time they've been able to get the edge, and he takes it right around the corner and does a good job.
Needed 20.
Busting it up.
Got 21.
Just inside the Franklin 28-yard line.
So a big first down for Lawrence County, and even the best situation, the clock is going to continue to run. So a little confusion. Check off. A hard run by number 4.
Elijah Gain on the carry.
And that is going to pick up about 2.
The tackle for Franklin.
So 8:51 and counting here on our WCTV Game of the Week. Just joining us, Franklin High bolted out to a 14-0 lead. And after a few mistakes, the Lawrence County Wildcats punched one in from about 9 yards out. And your score still remains 14-7.
Another mistake here.
And a fumble.
Wow. That rolled right to the Lawrence County. And that's just amazing.
Yeah. So Lockridge gets the recovery. Now 3rd and 12.
You can see the ball go down. I mean, that was just like very fortunate for Lawrence County. They were able to come up with that ball. 3rd and 12, big down here.
Loss of about 2 on the play.
I'm sure they're thinking 2.
3rd and a long 12.
I don't know, maybe they got a good kicker.
You saw the kickoff. It barely went 10 yards.
That's all they needed to
That's
go.
right. So Lawrence County on the backside reverse.
Oh, he got some room. Couldn't get by that guy. Missed the block right there at the point of attack. Very lucky.
And a great open field tackle by Woods.
Woods doesn't make that tackle. It's definitely going to be a first down, if not more.
4th down. You pick up the onside kick. You've taken almost 5 minutes off the clock, and it's 4th and 12. You know, you may want to call a timeout as the play clock is running down inside of 10 seconds. And now under 5. Boom!
Oh,
Number 12.
Grant Warren, the senior linebacker, 6'1", 195, with a huge play. Stuffs him on 4th down with a big sack. Looked like they had pretty good protection other than Warren. Warren just flies through. And that gives the ball right back to Franklin. Huge play by Warren, and you see the end result. Under 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, just like the air's just been let out of this place.
There's Morrison. Really having to fight for a lot of yards there. They'll pick up about 3.
John Hathaway on the stop. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6. And now that is tripped up by a host of Wildcats.
Lucky to pick anything up really there. I mean, they've just had a hard time running the ball up the middle of this. 3rd and 4. The Rebels really need to pick this up.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
They're going to bring up 3rd and a long 4. As Coach Webb has kept it on the ground.
Well, again, he's not going to get this.
It's going to be very close.
Very close.
Morrison on the carry.
He may have it.
Angel Lamar and others in
I
on
think
the
if he
tackle.
doesn't, which it's looking like he doesn't right now, I think they're going to go for it.
Absolutely.
You got to. You know, this is a statement right here. You guys, are we really going to let this happen right here? Come on, buckle up your chin strap, fire up the ball, pick up a 1st down. Let's go, people.
Timeout. Yep. Gonna try it. Draw them off sides. I just say
Timeout, Franklin.
Quarterback sneak.
Their first
Yeah.
charge
You've got like a
timeout.
foot to go. Do it to it.
Rebel fans, you don't want to miss a night of unmatched entertainment like the 2nd annual Back to School Bash hosted by the 2012 Boys Basketball Boosters. This year's event will be held on October 13th at 7 p.m. and will again feature Nashville's most popular 80s cover band, Rubik's Groove. Your ticket includes all-you-can-eat food and drink, a night full of totally awesome 80s music, and fun that you will be talking about all year long.
Well, Matt.
Just look at the
Come visit
stands.
our
They're just,
table
you know,
located near
Yeah.
the school board
What
in
is
the north
going
end
on?
zone for tickets
And
and
with
more
this
information.
nice weather, Matt, the start of the Major League Baseball playoffs have taken place.
I was pulling in. St. Louis was up by 1.
Make it
you know,
6-3 winners, Cardinals. Little controversial call, Matt. The fans of Atlanta started throwing beer bottles on the field. They had to
Really?
stop play.
Nice.
A little delay.
Class.
Absolutely.
Exuded.
And the Cardinals in that one-game playoff
Which is
series, which
crazy.
is crazy.
Yeah, insane.
So,
That's one of the Texans as well.
4th down and inches. And Matt, I only see 3 guys up on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So they're going to give it to the big fella, Kenneth Garrett. And Matt, I
We
mean,
call
Lawrence
this
County
game-
had, 3 guys in the box, and that was,
Well, they really pretty much did on 4th down as well. And there was a huge gap on the right side of that line, too, when they are defensive
5
line.
yards on the play and a Southeast Financial 1st down. First
First
and
time,
10 for
so
the
it was
Rebels.
4th down both times.
Ball
You
at
see
the
it,
Lawrence
big,
County
big hole on the
47-yard
right
line.
side. Anybody could have run through that.
again, the power eye.
Big hit.
Big hit, 43.
Morrison
Morrison
on
had
the
a
carry.
head of steam and just like taken down.
Cody Lynn made the tackle.
And Cody Lynn on the tackle for the Wildcats. Make sure that Colton
Gain of
Morrison
6 on the
remembers
play,
him.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. That's, you know, positive, very positive yardage on 1st down here. And hopefully, I wonder if they just said we're not throwing the ball right here. We're done putting it in the air. Fire off the ball, gentlemen. A jumbo set Maryland Ice situation.
Morrison on the carry.
And Morrison, he has been the workhorse, Matt. He's-
Cody Lynn again in on the stop.
3rd and 1.
A gain of 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 1.
The time is just pouring off the clock. 3:30. You know, we think about the yardage that's actually happened here in this amount of time it's gone off the clock. It's a very small amount.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh,
very
look at
nice.
that. Yeah, you cannot do that.
You can't do that.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
great.
It
that's
looks like
not
Josh
gonna happen.
Philby, 72.
Tried to spin him around, which he did a very nice job of, by the way. But
Flags on the play.
can't do it.
Yeah, aiding the runner. And that one could be seen from
And
everywhere.
that's a loss of down, too, isn't it? I don't know. I said it, so it's wrong.
So from the spot of the foul, it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Still very
Franklin
manageable.
5 yards for assisting the runner. Third and 3 from the 40.
Late flag. And Matt, I believe that's going to be an eligible receiver downfield. Josh Philby
Yeah.
was 10
Twice.
yards down the field.
Twice now, Philby has made some poor choices. You're right. This is definitely coming back.
Initial indications, an ineligible receiver downfield.
Franklin just killing themselves with penalties. Remember when I was in high school, we would have to run one gasser for every penalty we had. This would not be a fun day. I don't even know if they're allowed to do stuff like that anymore.
From the previous spot. 3rd and 12 for Franklin.
Well,
Ball now back
New
to
nicer
midfield.
PC era we
Yeah,
have.
2:39. After the penalty went from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 13. Critchlow receiving pressure.
He's
Oh.
not going to get there. Not going to do it.
Good throw pass intended
Woods
for
not
Franklin.
able to find Woods.
That's
Or
Flemister.
Flemister, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Jake Brewer was on the coverage. 4th and 12.
4th down, and they're going to have to punt. And here we are. Almost under 2 minutes, 2:27. That's
Aaron is on the punt.
Lawrence County has survived.
Hunter Smith back to receive.
Lawrence County going to take a timeout.
They couldn't
Make sure
count.
they don't get the
Yeah, 12 men on the field.
Timeout
Yeah.
Lawrence County. Their first
Matt,
timeout of the half.
Ravenwood, after their first victory of the year, they're taking on a Oakland Patriots team that is not happy. Oakland, the powerhouse from Murfreesboro, one of the Rutherford County schools. They are 4 and 3 on the year and have not been them usual selves. And we'll see if Williamson County can represent that matchup.
I think that's going to be a tough one.
That is a tough matchup. Page is
The
back on the
Centennial
road.
game. Sorry.
No, I was going to say Page is back on the. After taking the week off, they play a district contest. And Matt,
Williamson County
you know,
in the third quarter. Cane Ridge 21, Centennial 14.
the Page, Matt, actually is tied with Giles County for the district lead. You know, after we saw them play Fairview, we didn't know if it was a fluke or not that
Yeah.
they beat them, but apparently Page has come a long way. And a tough punt by Meredith.
It's a little bit of a roll. It's inside the 20 nonetheless.
Well, 2:22 here in the third quarter.
Lawrence County will
We
take
heard
over
just
first
recently
and
that
10
talked about a
19-yard line.
Centennial Cougars. They're playing Cane Ridge, who came in the game 6-1, and they are down 21-14
Very,
late.
very
in the third
deceptive,
quarter.
6-1. When you look at the record of the team they've played, I believe it's 10-30 altogether.
That's good scheduling.
Yeah, no doubt. And Independence, on the other hand, have played what? Cane Ridge, who's 6-1.
Oh, you mean Centennial?
Brentwood.
Centennial.
Sorry, Centennial.
Yeah,
Cane Ridge
7-0. Wilson Central 7-0.
And
Independence
Independence.
5-2. Uh-oh, look out!
Oh wow, again.
Backside number 12.
And that is Graham Warren again, uncontested. And that's one way to put some life back into this place.
Sack on the play by number 12, Graham Warren.
And
Loss of 10 on the play, 2nd and 20.
Lawrence County going against Hennessy on first down. Trying to throw the ball, catch Franklin sleeping. Not able to do it. Under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Franklin just up by 7.
2nd and 20. As the clock continues to run. Woo. The jet sweep that had some success early. That one time, Matt, got more negative yardage. So 3rd and a country mile.
Loss of 3 on the play. It's 3rd and 23.
3rd and 23. I mean, just back it on up. Time's just bleeding off the clock.
And I don't think Lawrence County's in much of a hurry anyway.
No, I don't think they are. Off the
There's
edge
a
again.
sweep.
Oh, he's still up. Oh,
Woo!
not it. Very lucky. Wow.
Carry.
Brewer came around the edge and broke a nice job running, broke a tackle there. About pops it clean. You see him come around the jet sweep, picks up a, well, it might have been a block in the back there. Does a good job of lowering his shoulder, popping through, and that makes this punt a little bit nicer.
Well, here comes Lawrence County's most productive offense. The
No doubt about it.
punt formation.
Number 50, Hunter Dorning on the
And what
punt.
kills me is they're running guys on and off on the punt.
Like they don't even know what's happening.
Well, they run the clock out here in the third quarter, Matt, very quickly. As no score in the third quarter by either team.
That's the end of the third
Think
quarter.
about Franklin only had one drive. We're talking 3 drives that whole quarter.
County 7.
And they really, none of them went anywhere, which is what's amazing to me. You know, you're talking about Lawrence County took it the ball about, what, 25, 30 yards? Franklin took it about 15, 20. And then there, Lawrence County 2 steps back, 1 step forward. I mean, but just, there's so many penalties, it's just amazing to me.
Well, 14-7 here at Franklin High School homecoming night.
Florida Gators, Franklin High School, Carolina Tar Heels, and even the Tennessee
Paul Brees and Matt Hill. Matt, next week we get to go to Centennial. They will be taking on Ravenwood in a matchup of not epic proportion. I know what you were thinking. A matchup of Coach Rector, past versus present.
Yes. Little bad blood. How's that? I wasn't thinking that was not one of Susan Oldham's word of the week. So.
Absolutely. And speaking of the Oldhams, we started our 2nd grade girls basketball practice tonight.
Nice.
My daughter and 5 of her buddies, and it is a disaster.
Nice.
None of them have played in the past, and we are the Bad News Bears of 2nd grade girls basketball.
Oh, almost had that one.
And a great punt, though.
My son starts basketball here in a couple of weeks.
Luke Hill
Ooh,
struck
nice
down.
tackle.
Not a bad tackle.
I thought that Luke Hill had a nice little stiff arm action, was going to pop through, but Hill still on the ground.
Well, he got hit. It looked like his foot was caught underneath the
Yeah,
tackler.
you get pulled down like that, and the guys on top of you, it'd be a bad thing. The training staff running out trying to help him out.
Well, basketball, Matt, one of the toughest things to teach if you've never done it before.
And here we're going to see the tackle, and he just gets drugged down, and you see, right there, that left leg kind of gets rolled up and bent backwards and sideways at the same time. Not fun. No, I think I'm going to coach my son's baseball team this year, but I don't know if I'd be ready to do basketball.
Well, I try to avoid getting my kids involved in baseball. Just too slow for me. And it's always in you know, it's very long.
It's a thinking man's game.
Well, there's not a lot of men out there playing at age 7.
Well,
but do it for the kids. And there is Hill walking off under his own power.
I'll say this, like last year I was on my son's team and I was the, I guess, dugout dad.
There you go.
And I had to run that little dugout like a little military institution. The first game I thought, okay, they asked me to do it, and kids were climbing on the gate, throwing stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, these parents, you know, they're about, I'm like my little eyebrows twitching, veins popping in my head. And I thought, fine, I don't care what these people think. I'm getting these kids to sit down. It was done. I couldn't handle it.
Don't know Matt Hill. We'll give you his stats here. 6'5",
120.
120, plus a few.
I'm 6'6" and a half, a little more than that.
Yeah, we saw.
I'm over 3 bills though.
We saw, you know, we visited with Ben Hageman, tight end up here in Franklin.
He's gonna be somebody to watch next week.
Yeah, and he stood next to you, and I think they have him listed at 6'5". So and you were.
I was well over him. I don't think he's quite 6'5".
Let's see. They actually have him listed at 6'6", 225.
No, that's not happening.
That with high heels. Oh, Morrison.
Does a good job to stay up.
Well, gonna bring a third down, Matt.
Big third down, 3rd and 6 here. Franklin's got to do something. I mean, you know, yeah, you do not want to win this game like this. I mean, you're glad to take the game, but this is the NFL where you're glad to just come away with a win. You know, if nothing else, you don't want to finish like this, where you're just like 3 and out. Give the ball back to them, 3 and out. Give the ball back to us, 3 and out. You got to do something.
Critchlow. Again, the high release.
Critchlow very upset with himself, yanking his chin straps off. And his coach doesn't look very happy with him either. He did give him a head pat. I still love you. You better love me, he's your future brother. And I think he's got a bright one. Tonight's just not been quite the spark that we thought we'd see. Oh, Lawrence County trying to get back there and block that. Better look out, Frank. Oh,
well, I believe
very, very lucky play.
Yeah, Flemister, if he would have let it keep going, the end over end probably would have been around inside the 10. But it's marked at about the 18-yard line. Either way, Matt, Lawrence County's got a long way to go, and they have gone backwards for most of the night.
Line up in punt formation.
10:05 here in the 4th quarter of our WCTV Game of the Week. If you like defense this week, you're tuned in. But if you like the offense, this is not the game of
you like penalties,
choice.
you're tuned in
and
too.
There's another penalty
one for you.
This is going to
and really, you know, a lot of times we see a lot of these penalties and we think, you know, a lot of times we're like, come on, ref, what are you doing? These penalties have been for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the refs are doing a good job. Wasn't like the Page Fairview game that we saw.
No. Absolutely not. So an illegal substitution. I believe they had 12 out there on the break of the the huddle as a late guy just now trots off. 1st and 15, Matt. Nice quick burst up the middle by the fullback.
Nice hard run. I love the handoff to the fullback. Can't go to that well too often, but it's nice when to pop in there.
Ashton Tate made the tackle for Franklin.
Tate on the tackle.
A gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 10.
And now Lawrence County, you know, Matt, it may be one of these things where Lawrence County is saying, hey, 14-7, I'll take that. Moral victory.
Yeah. Sadly, I think you might be right. And really, their defense has done a pretty good job stopping the run. 3-9 thought was going to break through.
Here comes a late flag
Not quite
again.
sure what that was. I assume that's holding. I didn't see anything bad happen, you know, on the tackle. Zach Bacon with the tackle, and it is on Franklin's face mask. I didn't see it, but did you see that?
Nope, did not see it.
Could have been a defensive lineman on offensive lineman. They've actually been calling that a lot more these days. Lawrence County faithful there, hoping they're able to pull something out here.
It's a long drive back. Lawrence County.
How long is it?
Over an hour. How about that?
Over an hour. Okay, good deal. That's an hour longer than I want to drive now.
Absolutely. Well, you gotta like Lawrence County, just the uniform. Well, there's a nice run.
Again, they've had a couple times where it looks like they're going to bust one.
And that's Brewer.
Brought down on the play by number 84, Reuben Harrison.
Reuben Harrison on the tackle. And the clock will continue to run here in the fourth
You're
quarter.
going to see it off the right side. You know, good run. It looks like there's some Franklin guys that are in position to make that tackle and stop it, but they don't come up with a play. Under 9 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Franklin's letting this team hang around. Oh, they're getting a little confidence.
Yeah, these negative gains early are now becoming
Positive.
They're
You
not
pick up 3-4 to pop. You know, that's
first down.
very good.
Yep.
Middle math, brother.
I like Lawrence County's uniforms. Old school LSU.
Yeah, I like old school. And you know, looking at Franklin, they don't have anything crazy. I like that too. What I'm seeing from both of them. You know, you go to some of these places and they got some crazy stuff going on. Hard to read the numbers.
Absolutely. You remember the red out at Page?
Oh man,
That was a difficult one for us.
Independence the first year. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Oh,
my
man.
Lord, he's got
some room.
He's
going to be
get run down.
down.
It looks like I think he is.
Oh, and that could
Is that gonna be a horse collar?
Horse collar.
It is. There's some.
There's a penalty
You know,
flag.
it's back there. I didn't see the horse collar from the ref that was watching
Yeah.
it. I'm wondering if we're going to see another block. This is, again, off the right side. A lot of room. Tries to put it another gear, just doesn't have it. Kind of peters out at the end. But still, big run. Let's see what happens. Block in the back.
Wow.
Way
Lawrence County.
back. Way
You
back.
hit.
That was way back away from that. That ball, that flag was thrown back around the 20-yard line. I still think we had a little horse collar action, but nonetheless, that ball's coming back. Still, first down
Penalties 10 yards
on about the 37-yard line.
Result of the play is a first down.
That's from the spot of the foul. You're looking at what the
Franklin 37-yard
let's see where the ball's at. What, the 27? So that was well past. The ball was well past that young man. As a former offensive lineman, I like to give up after the ball was by me. Ooh, I get to walk a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quit playing games, guys.
Yeah. That's nothing good. Here comes an opportunity again for Lawrence County.
He's got the edge.
He does have the edge.
He's got the edge. Dive in there. He's going to score, and that's going to tie this game up.
And
oh, my Lord.
37 yards.
I don't see any yellow on the field this time.
And it is a 1-point game for the visiting standing Lawrence County Wildcats.
I'm shocked. Franklin has not been able to put anything together. I mean, nothing together in this second half. This is not good for the Rebels. And you see that stands come alive. The band's playing. Everybody is excited over there.
It's close, but
he made it. Wow.
Through. Wow. And the difference of 1 point could have made, man.
No doubt.
So 7-33.
You talked about it, you know, in the first half. Every time they hand the ball off, it's a 2, 3, 4, 5-yard loss. And here in the second half, they've been picking up 3, 4 pop. And the last couple, they've popped some. And now that definitely is going to come into play here. I wonder if Franklin's going to wake up or how they're going to respond to this, because that was a big play, as you're going to see. Hand off up the middle, but they're able to bounce it back outside, and he just shows his speed right here and gets caught at the end, but has a lot of determination, drives it back into the end zone, and that's going to tie the ball game up after a close extra point. And people here are just shell-shocked right now. You know, as you look down to the stands, everybody's still here. Not very many empty seats, but nobody's moving. Everybody's sitting down. It's kind of like, what the heck is going on? Student section standing up and nobody's cheering. Now they got to do something to try to get these guys back in this game.
Now Lawrence County, who last kickoff was an onside kick. They are going to pooch it, and it is going to be close.
Oh, wow. That couldn't have gone any better for Lawrence County right there.
Absolutely. Gonna
Drop
be
on the 25. You're thinking, please don't get past the 35. And on the ground, 26-yard line. 7:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Franklin does not want to take this to overtime. They did not play well last week in overtime against Ravenwood.
Now Critchlow, he is going to keep it himself this time, and he's got one block. He can get it. Critchlow steps out right about the 48-yard line, and Matt, finally the first time we see some life for the offense.
Yeah, that's the first down we've had in the second half, correct?
Well, possible.
I believe it is. And there you see Critchlow. Nice job of running, good job of blocking downfield. Able to pick up a big first down. Getting really close to enemy territory. Morrison, wow. Does a good job of not having that be a 4-yard loss and get back to the line of scrimmage, but he takes a hit. This Lawrence County team is energized right now. You can just feel it. They smell blood.
2nd and 10. The clock is going to continue to run in the fourth quarter. 6:54 and counting. Critchlow the fake. This time scrambling again.
He's going to get, oh, I can't believe he got rid of that ball.
He did get outside the pocket.
He was outside of it. Went past the line of scrimmage. I can't believe he got rid of that ball. I thought he was going down.
Smart headsy play by Critchlow, only a sophomore.
3rd and 10, he's got a bright future. But this is a big down here for him. He needs to come up with a play. 6:37 remaining in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 10. Can't let teams like this hang around. You know, when I was at Vanderbilt, we were that team you couldn't let hang around. You know, we always talked about let's just keep it close and they were a chance to win in the fourth quarter. And that's what they got here, and there's some pressure applied to Critchlow. He's just going to throw it up. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Nobody open downfield. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah.
They need a good play here, good punt. Make this team drive the ball.
So now Corey Meredith.
Number 26, Corey Meredith on the punt.
On the punt for the Rebels. End over end. So that's Flemister.
About the, what, 16-yard line? Long way to go.
Well, last time they were there,
Yeah,
they took it.
had a couple of big plays to help them out, but at the same time, they picked up a couple first downs in between that where they were running the ball. Franklin, somebody's got to step up. Look for Josh Filmy or Francois Molman to make a play here. And you always got to look for Zach Bacon, number 48. One of those guys has got to step up and make something happen.
So Lawrence County with some life. And they're going to have to call a timeout.
Wow.
Somebody is not where they need to be. And a big break.
Timeout, Lawrence County.
Could be looming, Matt. You always need those timeouts late in the game, and you hate to waste one,
Yeah,
but
they only had 10 people on the field.
especially when you have a first down. and you just had a change of possession.
Yeah, you know, though, I think good opportunity. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game or any other games, you can give us a call at 472-4032, or you can check us out on our website at www.wc-tv.net. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. A lot of different stuff on YouTube, a lot of cool stuff. You can check out our plays of the week, a lot of different things that we put up there. School board meetings. Take a look, a lot of cool things there Creed's putting up on.
Absolutely, got the play of the week last week. It was a good one from the Brentwood High game last week. It's got a tough challenge this week, man, to try to find a play of the week.
Yeah, not many options here. And they're not going to put a Lawrence County play up there. Right now, well, you know, I think the one we got is that 67-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, absolutely. So nice first down run on Brewer.
Zach Bacon made the tackle for Franklin.
And there was your guy, Zach Bacon, on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4.
Now Lawrence County has an opportunity. Gets the yardage here, and a great job. I don't know, is that Brewer? Camping for any yardage he can get, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, that was a big down, and the way he was able to spin ahead for a couple more yards makes his 3rd down very manageable. I mean, we've seen them move the ball on 1st and 2nd down, which they have not been able to do. You got to wonder what's going on there on that sideline and defensively out there. They're just kind of standing around. Somebody's got to get fired up.
Quick hitter up the middle, Matt, and
it's going to be awful close.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depends on where they spot that. It's looking like they're giving a favorable spot. They've got it. Big first down. Under 5 minutes remaining. 2 timeouts for Lawrence County. Excuse me, 1 timeout for them, 2 for Franklin. Tie ball game. Not what we were expecting.
Ball just short of their own 28-yard line.
Again, they're trying that right side.
He's not going down.
No, he does not want to go down, but he's definitely bottled up. They tried that right side again, that same play where they busted it, but not having it this time. Loss of about 2. 2nd and 12.
Well, you know, Lawrence County been moving the ball, getting yardage, you know, gone 2nd and 6, 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Now it's 2nd and 12. 4 minutes left, has yet to put the ball in the air.
Second half.
It's been a round and pound.
They may have to here if they're in a.
And they may be, you know what? It's, you know, when you're 2 and 5, you don't want to turn the ball over. Go into overtime and take your chances.
Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right.
Oh my.
And let's make it 2nd and 17.
Yeah.
And I think that option you just said gets a lot prettier with 2nd and 17. 2nd and 12, you think we got a shot. We just catch 1. 2nd and 17, like, hey, hell.
Actually, it's going to be.
Oh wow, on Franklin.
So it's going to be 2nd and 7.
You generally, though, on encroachment, you allow the play to run. I mean, if they're offsides.
Yeah, unless they touched.
I guess, yes. I didn't see anybody move like that, though.
That brings up 2nd and 7.
So that 2
But
yard.
then that's not encroachment. That's offsides.
Okay, offside. Whatever you want to call it.
No, but you know what I mean? I'm making this up.
County going to be caught and up the middle for a gain of 1 or 2. Garrett and number 60, Francois Moolman on the tackle.
8 on the stop.
So 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play.
3 minutes.
3rd and 7.
Big play. I think you're right though. I think they keep it on the keep it on the ground. Don't want to make a mistake.
Now you get it back to the Franklin offense, Matt. Critchlow has been high and wide on a lot of plays, got some pressure, made some poor choices.
They've done a good job defensively here in the second half.
So here comes the jet sweep, and he is bottled up.
I think Franklin's realized what they're going to do.
So 4th down.
I think you need to run some counter off the jet sweep.
And now this is a situation, Matt, where they
Two.
know, 2:19. You know they're going to run it down, Matt. You
Yeah.
call a time. You should have called a timeout, maybe.
You got 2 of them. This is it. This is your opportunity. You're going to bleed a little more off. I'm agreeing with you.
This is going to take it under a minute and 50 seconds. By the time they kick it, there's no need to rush.
Yeah, there hasn't been a crazy
No.
punt yet. I mean,
That's going to be
not going to happen now either.
Oh,
wow!
It picked up
Oh
the
my
Lawrence County.
gosh!
The regular punt returner, Luke Hill, is injured. Yamik Woods back there, and it was coming off funny off the foot, Matt. And
Yeah.
he could not judge it.
No, and I mean, he walked up underneath it and it just kind of died right in front of him. And you're going to see it hop right. I mean, like he was right by it. He got too close. He needed to let that sucker go or needed to get up underneath it and couldn't judge what was happening. And wow, you couldn't have anything better happen for Lawrence County as number 5, Tanner Ray, comes up with the ball.
And he's very lucky. Woods reached his arm out and tripped him up.
Again, punting. Punt play. Punt play.
This is unbelievable. So we thought we were going through the motions here on our WCTV Game of the Week, and now all of a sudden it's gotten a little exciting.
Oh, that's a nice play on 1st down. I mean, you get inside the 35, almost to the 35-yard line. Looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. I don't think that's going to be happening.
No, but
I'd
Lawrence
line
County,
up and punt it and throw.
I mean, you don't. The field position they are getting has come few and far between, and they are not using what I would call the hurry-up.
No, not at all. Only one timeout. You know they're trying to just bust one on the run.
Comes the inside.
Oh, not going to happen there.
Oh, man.
Wow! How did he get away?
This is unbelievable.
Not gonna, that's not going to be a 1st down. The clock's not going to stop. It's going to be very close.
3rd down and about a
They
minute.
got to move. Get up. They need to get a 1st down. Are they calling for a measurement?
No, they get a lucky break.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's short. I can't believe they're calling for a measurement. Are they?
No,
Yeah, they are.
They are going to bring it out, man.
That's short.
Absolutely short. I mean, even Lawrence County's breaking the huddle and going, what's going on?
Well, that's closer than I thought it was. They gave him a very favorable spot. I still think they're short.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, we got kind of the bad angle here, but I still think that's short.
Well, it is closer than
Very
you think.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3rd down, Matt.
Less than a foot, it looks like.
A 1st down is going to stop the clock, and then you got to get up and get moving if you're Lawrence County. Franklin,
I'd throw it right here.
keep everything in front of you.
3rd and 1, you think they're going to go for it? You're going to go for it on 4th down. Throw it over the top, see what happens. That's why I don't coach. I treat it like a video game.
That's right. Hail Mary every play.
Play action. 4th and 30. I'm going for it.
You know what? Play action would put the. Here we go. 3rd and inches. 1 minute, 1 second.
Nothing else. This stadium is livened up a little bit. Oh my Lord.
And this is going to make it 3rd and 5.5.
5.5. 5 and a foot.
Man, and that's why you're 2 and 5. You can't
Yeah.
make mistakes when you put yourselves in a ball game to win.
3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. Ball now.
Because that's 3rd and very short, and a lot of times in those short yardage situations, you bust one. Now it's not going to happen. They're not going to be all bottled up against the line of scrimmage trying to stuff you.
The clock is.
they've got some room on the edge.
Nope.
He doesn't get the block, though.
Nope.
They had to have that block. Doesn't happen. They're not quite the speed. Franklin has a lot more speed.
And Coach Webb is going to call a timeout. Now with its 4th down.
He's got 2 timeouts.
And Matt, still not a pass attempt
No, yeah.
that whole series.
Not a pass attempt. Have we seen a pass attempt the second half? I don't think we have.
Well, Critchlow's
Well, I'm talking about for Lawrence County.
Yeah,
I'm talking about for Lawrence County.
Absolutely not.
Timeout, Lawrence County. That's their final.
This is
timeout of the ball
not
game.
what we expected at
No.
all. 30 seconds here. 14-14 knotted up. 4th and 9. The 40-yard line.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, next Friday night, the Rebels will be at home to take on the Independence Eagles for Senior Night 2012. Kickoff for that game next Friday night is at 7 o'clock. Right
all
here at
important.
Howard Gamble Stadium.
4th down punt, Matt. And what do we say about Lawrence County and punting?
There you go. Play.
It is always something good happening.
Don't go to the bathroom and get some popcorn right here. Oh, they're not punting.
Wow.
They're not punting.
No, they're going to go for it. And now Donnie Webb's going to call timeout because there's total confusion.
You know, I don't necessarily blame him. You know, you're looking less than 30 seconds here. You're 2 and what, 5? You know, lay it all on the line. Franklin has not been able to move the ball at all in the second half. Try to make something happen. I'm down with it.
We'd like to thank Franklin fans again one more time for a great homecoming this
Give a
evening.
quick shout out to all our guys
Third place.
and young lady helping us here at tonight's broadcast. We had a little switcheroo tonight. As, Tyler, normally our handyman camera guy up here, has gone to the truck, taking his shot at being the guy in charge. Matt, not bad, not bad. Good job, Tyler.
Doing good.
Creed has moved over to replay. A little slow on those,
Yeah.
Creed. No, we're just kidding. Houston up top.
Doing a good job. Got
Fantastic.
Jacob.
And then sure man Jacob here, solid as ever with his Oakland A's hat. He's
Flat bill.
yeah, he's looking good for the ladies for homecoming night. I believe Franklin High has got some things going on. But
Brother sister combo.
down there,
Kellyanne.
Ricky Bobby. Ricky and
We got Kellyanne and
Kellyanne and
almost got sacked. A little long. Can't forget Big Ben.
So 25 seconds. This is a critical moment here for a sophomore quarterback and Joe Critchlow.
1 timeout.
Critchlow back, roll out, and you have Matthews, and he steps out for a 1st down. That is going to take it down to 20. Hey, guess what, Matt? There's a penalty flag. Just act like this is
Wouldn't
week
know what to do
0.
if we didn't have one here.
Absolutely. Holding on the Rebels. Nullified.
Let's take that catch back.
Well, you know, that's going to be a situation, Matt. 20 seconds, 1 play, maybe 2.
Yeah, I think you got 2 in you. These are going to be long plays here.
But you don't want to have any crazy turnovers happen.
No, not at all.
Backside.
He's got a man. He's
does.
got him.
Lemonster.
Sure, I would think they're going to call it. Well, I guess you got the 1st down. If you get another play called, they're running it up. Are they going to spike it? They got to have something going, I think.
1 timeout. They are going to
What is
spike it.
Morrison doing? What is Colton Morrison doing?
He's back there.
Standing there. Okay, I'm just going to catch a little break.
Yeah, get him a breather.
Can you throw me a water bottle out here right now?
You know what, Matt? And here's the thing: they got to save that timeout for the field goal unit.
Yep.
If they get one
And
down
the
the field.
pickup, what, 20? I think 20 yards, 25.
Yeah, I mean they don't have a Landon Foster-esque
20 is going to be
type
max.
field goal
I mean,
kicker.
they want to get inside that 20. Oh,
Critchlow, low snap, gonna have to eat it. Oh no, he escapes. He throws it out of bounds.
not a bad job. Conserve some time, understand what's happening. Don't chunk it down the middle and give the turnover. 4 seconds here. This is for all the marbles. At least, nonetheless, you're going to line up and throw it in the end zone. You catch that ball, it's pretty much done.
3rd and 10.
Well, last play of regulation, and now Coach Webb and staff will call a timeout.
Timeout Franklin, their final timeout.
This is going to be to the end zone, Matt. Critchlow has a live arm. He can get it 43 yards
easy.
easy.
He can get there 43 yards.
Now,
Really, you're thinking 50. He's going to throw it from back there around the 50.
yeah, you're right. And you know
But he
that
can do that.
it's the offensive line that's going to have to give him the time.
And they have not been giving it to him as of late. Somebody's been there almost every play, and they have not been bringing extra people. You're talking 4 rushers every single time, and they have not been able to hold them off.
So Donnie Webb is shaking his head like, I cannot believe this.
Last week and this week now.
Yeah.
2 teams we should
Yep.
housed.
Yeah.
Not able to do it.
So here we go.
3rd and 10.
Look for
42-yard line.
Woods, number 18 down here, the bottom right-hand side. Critchlow.
He's got, well, no, he's having to run around now.
Yeah,
It's not going to
that's
happen. And he's
And a
sacked.
sack. That is going to be
That
the
is
game.
a 3-man rush. Count them. 1, 2, 3. And from the get-go, he was in trouble.
Well, that is the end of the 4th quarter, and don't adjust your sets. That does say 14-14, and it's not what we were expecting here on homecoming night here at Franklin High School, as the Rebels have sometimes looked their age as a young team.
And they definitely have tonight.
And you got to give your hats off to Lawrence County for hanging on to the ball the 3rd and half of the 4th quarter to really gain control of the game. Just not really anything fancy.
I mean, they ran the ball. That's all they did. Nothing else.
And there
And
it is.
I'm not sure what we got going
Yeah, I
on
don't
there.
know.
That was an extension back stretcher fork that he had too. Not sure. Not sure what happens with that.
Well, this is going to be a few minutes here. Get the teams together. Go out for another coin flip. And Matt, what do you do if you win the coin flip? First or second?
I'm second. No doubt about it. You want to see what's going to happen? No, if you got to, can I kick the field goal to win? Can I kick the field goal to tie? Do I have to score a touchdown to tie? No doubt about it. You take it. Number 2.
Well,
What really was, it's kind of a snoozer in the first half. Really got exciting there in the end. Hopefully that's going to translate here into this overtime play. Should be very interesting.
well, here comes the ever important
Representatives.
coin toss. I believe it's Forrest Smith for Franklin representing, and you want to send out the guy that's kind of a guy with a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Smith, maybe he's like undefeated in coin tosses.
They play Rochambeau a lot. Paper, rock, scissors. He is the winner.
Well, here we go. The toss. And it is going to be won, I believe, by Franklin. He's looking at him. Forrest Smith continues the reign of heads or tails. Now, Lawrence County is going to take the ball first. And they're going toward the scoreboard side.
Away from the student section.
Lawrence County will go on offense.
You know, if you're Lawrence County, you know, this is exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, hang around, hang around, hang around. Whoops, look at that, we're tied.
And, you know, they're on an emotional high over there right now, excited, thinking, we got a shot. Franklin on the other side is like, they're playing loose, they're ready to go. Franklin is kind of like, oh man, we cannot lose this game. Very tight, tense.
Homecoming game. You know, you're talking about what, Franklin's the team that, you know, beat him by 34 last year. So,
all from the 10-yard line here.
Gonna have four chances from the 10. He's gonna pick up maybe 2.
Close to 2.
Number 30.
We got a man down.
Marquise Lockridge on the carry.
And you know, you talk about the, he's up.
Made the tackle.
And they're making him go off. And you talk about the amount of players on this team, there is not a whole lot of depth for Lawrence County. So this could be disastrous. Talk about the offensive line and the fact that they're just teeing off and running the ball right now.
Gonna bring second down. We just got inside the 9-yard line, Matt. Lawrence County not going to bring anything fancy to the table.
Guess what? We're running it. There's a little bit. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
And almost the identical play that they scored in the first touchdown on, where he sneaks through.
I thought Beasley again came in with I thought he made another monster hit that we've seen so many times, but just doesn't time it quite right. And again, right up the gut, touchdown. It's a lot of pressure on this Franklin team.
Yeah. And the extra point is going to play huge dividends. And the kick is going to squeak through. Lawrence County.
You get them on the 9-yard line there, deadly.
9-yard touchdown run here in overtime. And Matt, now it is the Franklin Rebels' turn. And Matt, no matter what, it's 4 downs to score for the Rebels.
4 and score.
They know exactly what they need to do.
No penalties here.
Yeah, and no sacks. And I believe Critchlow took a couple of sacks.
Yeah, here you're going to see it rather than you're going to see Beasley fly in. Looks like he's about to make a big play. But huge run up the middle. Didn't seem like losing that offensive line affected him that much.
I look for Morrison a lot in this situation. The stretch play.
Yep.
He is down just about the 8-yard line.
He got a little more than that, but got some different personnel coming in, getting out of that big set. Actually had 7 offensive linemen in on that last play.
Well, interesting to see Critchlow back again under center.
Harrison Matthews in motion.
There's Morrison. He is going to try to escape. Oh, wow. He gets inside the 5 to the 4.
Yeah, that play looked like it was dead to the right. Morrison does a good job of pressing the hole, bouncing it back across. Picks up a nice carry. And, you know, you're talking about, you know, you're thinking that's 3rd and 4. Really, it's almost like 2nd and 4 because, you know, you got 2 downs to pick it up. I like a rollout. Like a little bootleg down here. Run pass option.
Well, Critchlow again, under center, gonna ride the legs of Morrison maybe. Here comes Morrison.
On the stretch, and he is down.
Yep. Down.
He's not going to make it.
2-yard line.
Wow, 4th down and 2, and it comes down to this right here. Just to tie it up, not even to win.
Nope. And if they do score, they still have the extra point pending, so. And this may be an opportunity if Coach Webb.
Timeouts, maybe.
Now we got Critchlow with the shotgun. Needs 2 to score.
Watch for
watch
if they
for
do roll it out, backside drag to the tight end.
Trying to roll out. Matthews.
He had him.
Incomplete.
Again,
Critchlow
threw it
high.
Wow.
And the
This is
Rebels
a shocker.
get unbelievable.
You see Matthews just laying down in the end zone. Franklin players with their hands on their knees just devastated.
Well, the 2 coaches, they're at midfield shaking hands, and both of them kind of in disbelief, as tonight our WCTV Game of the Week has been a shocker as the Lawrence County Wildcats come to Franklin on homecoming night and defeat the Franklin Rebels 21-14. Paul Brees and Matt Hill and our whole WCTV crew. We will see you next week at Centennial High School.